we're talking about We Don't Belong Here, a movie which is in part set at Ralph's Diner in Worcester, Massachusetts. The movie is about characters with mental illness and the family dynamics of many people in the family who have mental illness. The movie is told through flashbacks in current times. It's told through hallucinations, so half the time the things you're seeing aren't actually happening. It's just what a character thinks is happening. So it's a movie worth watching a number of times because each time you go through it, you understand better what's real, what's not real, and how the characters are interacting with each other. So as part of this, we have an entry scene about one of the characters. This is my footage shot at Ralph's Diner in Worcester. The section in the very front is a Worcester Lunch Car Diner, the metal part, and then the back part, which is wood, is the rest of the Ralph's Diner complex. So this is a nightclub, and it's got the diner with food, and it's got, a regular bar area, so it's a wonderful place to go. This is the main character at Ralph's Diner in the wood part, in the upstairs part, at the stage. So she's doing an open mic kind of event, and she's singing. Even though she's in high school, she's managed to sneak herself in to be able to take part in this. This is what the actual Worcester Lunch Car Diner section, the metal section in front, looks like. It is a classic Worcester Lunch Car Diner. It's all authentic, and it's a wonderful place to visit and get a sense of what the old-time diners were really like. This is another scene from the movie. So she's upstairs in the stage area, and they have a separate bar up there, and she's talking to the audience. Her older sister is a musician, and she aspires to someday maybe be a musician like her older sister. So this is the lower area of the wooden part of Ralph's Diner. The stage is up above us here if you go up a flight of stairs that you get up there, and I'm sorry it's a little out of focus. But so the downstairs area has a bar, and the upstairs area has a bar, and this downstairs area has a pool table and other kinds of stuff in there. So now we're back to the movie again, and the main character is going out, and she realizes that there's a guy from school there. It turns out that he's there filming because he's paid by Ralph's to do filming of the different kinds of events that they have there. This is the pool table, which is down below the bar and stage area. So it has all sorts of different kinds of rooms in the Ralph's complex, which is part of the fun of it, that especially when it's crowded full of people, you go from room to room and you find different people in the different rooms. So it's a really eclectic location. A lot of college students go there. Once again in the movie, she's up with her high school friend that she knows, and I like how the poles have all sorts of stickers on them. This is a normal part of the Ralph's complex, that they like to sticker everything. This is the stairs up to that stage area, and you can see there's just stickers all over the place of all the different bands that have been there, and other kinds of people that love to stickerize the location. This is the next act that's coming up on the Ralph stage, doing all sorts of wild things. Ralph's is known for having all sorts of fun acts there, so it's really neat. And you can see there the stickers again on the pole. So this is just a shot of one of the calendars that's at the actual Ralph's when I went in there and visited there. So they have all sorts of college bands that play there. They have a poetry open mic. They have regular open mics. They have comedy. They have all sorts of opportunities there. So it's well worth it to go to Ralph's and see what kinds of things they have on offer. This is another shot from the movie. So they're going out from the stage area into the upper hallway area, which is the hallway that then leads down the stairs that leads down to the area with the pool table and the second bar and all that other kinds of stuff. So everything interconnects with each other, and it's fun to see these different scenes set in these different rooms. So at the right side of that shot from the movie, you could see edges of beer cans. This is what it was the full length of. This is my picture, of course. And this is at the top of the stairs at the Ralph Diner when you're heading into the stage area. All along the right-hand side is a wild collection of all sorts of different kinds of beers that I imagine they have served over the years. And this is then, if you head down the stairs, it leads down to that other area. So it's fun that they had a little glimpse of this beer can row in that image. And this is a shot that I took at a Ralph's gig when I was there, and it shows the stage setup and how this is a wild college band type of location. College bands come here and get their very first gigs, they bring in their friends, and they get their start in the world. So it's a very fun place, and a lot of classic acts have played here too. This is another shot from the movie showing them sitting at that top of the stairs and with all the stickers and with the beer cans just to their right. And this is another one of my pictures from the gig that I went to, showing the again the decor of the area and the fun nature of the stage and the types of characters that they have coming in here to play at this stage. Out of all the characters in the movie, the one who did the most fantastic job is Anton Yelchin, who unfortunately died too young. Anton was in Star Trek series and a number of other movies, but here, with all the characters that are playing characters with mental illness and other challenges, he really stands out as shining to show the vulnerability of his character, the challenges that he's going through, how he relates to all the different family members, and so on. So if there's a particular reason to watch this movie, I highly recommend watching it just for Anton's performance. The rest of them do, an okay job, but it's hard for them to stand up to what he is able to present in this movie. And again, it just reminds us of how precious he was. So again, the movie is all about mental illness challenges, what is real, what is not real, how we perceive the universe, how we relate to family members, and how they affect us through our life. So it's a movie worth watching and worth watching a couple times to get a sense of what's happening in there. And while you're watching it, be sure to watch for the scenes at Ralph Diner. It's just one particular set of scenes at the very beginning of the movie, but it is fun to be able to go there and stand in those spots. Ask with any questions.